That's true.
You know, I mean, we saw a lot of man evidence.
Those things we saw.
Well, actually, she found something. She just decided not to show everybody.
The pine needles?
No, she found a bone that looked like it was pointed for a stabbing device where you could hunt with, and she found it right next to where the other remainders of that deer was. I handed it back to her and said, well, you should go show everybody. And I thought for sure she'd shown everybody. But by the time we got back to you guys, she dropped it somewhere.
To the deer hoof? The deer leg?
Well, we found at least one more leg, and it was a large portion of it. So I figure all the rest of the remains were nearby that.
So it's only a 2-legger now.
It's okay, girls. We still have 2 legs left.
It's a Bigfoot deer.
The bone that was broke to a sharp point was an elk bone.
Yeah.
How do you think kangaroos came around? To learn how to hop on 2.
Well, one of the first things that I've noticed in the deer kills that I've studied is the front legs get broken immediately. And then the head is taken off. And then the body, the hide is stripped down and peeled off all the way down to the hind haunches. And then the heart and the liver are usually gone. And then they start stripping off the meat. And the carcass, the bones, the rib cage, the spinal column, the pelvis bone, all that will be intact.
I'm
There's just no meat.
The core of it is probably under the brush right around where we found the big leg, and that scavengers dragged the legs farther out. The big leg probably is closer to the carcass because it's heavier.
Yeah.
And the scavengers, like dogs, will take their bones everywhere. That's probably why they had that one leg so far out.
It would have been interesting to find the carcass to see if it was like that one that was up under the spruce tree. Did you guys see that one?
I got pictures. I got some still photos of him, the carcass.
Yeah. Let's see, who was with me when we found that? It was Clay, wasn't it?
No, I think it was you. You showed it to us.
You found it previous, and then you showed it to us. And
Oh, okay.
it was a little more old, not as fresh.
We had gone back in. I think we were going back in to set up cameras on that one little meadow up there in the mountains, and I took my. That's when Clay was there, and I took my laptop, and we were actually viewing. Oh, we were going back in to get the
Blaster cast, right?
No. This was after that. We were going in there. We had set cameras in there. We had drove up, straight up, put cameras, went back, and then we came back to check the cameras.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And that's when I came across those big footprints that were they were leading right to where we had just been. And we had saw that something moving through the forest that day. And we couldn't catch up to it, remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
We were trying to catch up to it, and we couldn't get around it.
Isn't that the one where we could just see the legs moving through the bushes?
Uh-huh. And that's when you showed us the carcass.
Yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, those legs that we saw, I'm saying this for the camera, those legs where we saw wasn't elk, or bear, or deer. So, and they were very hairy.
And it was actually very quiet. We only saw it because we saw the movement.
Yeah. Well, we dug down and looked.
Away from you because we were close.
Yeah.
We were I would say we were, what, 50, 60 feet away, or, you know, I mean, it was up, but we were close.
Yeah.
And we tried to circle around it and couldn't catch up to it.
This one was being quiet, though. I mean, it was moving through the brush very
Walking
quiet.
slowly, just enough to stay ahead of us.
Yeah. So.
Did you guys get pictures of it?
All right. Well, I will share with you guys if you guys share with me all of my photos and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Basically, I post almost everything on the internet, you know, on YouTube, so you can link right to it and put it on your Facebook or web pages or whatever you want to do, and you're welcome to do that. And if you guys want to send me some pictures, that'd be great. Or if you want to post it on YouTube and give me the link, that's also good.
I don't know how to do that. Do you know how to do that?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Shannon already has something on YouTube, don't you?
Mhm.
Is it the one, the footprint, with the flies in it?
They're both of the footprint, and the really bizarre thing about that print was that's the one I was talking about, where we had just gone down a trail, and then when we were coming back, we came back a different way, but those footprints go right to where we were. And I noticed them because you could see how big they were going up the side of the bank. And so I climbed up there, and there was like a million flies inside the footprint. And I actually was able to videotape that. They were just buzzing everywhere, and you can hear them flying past the camera.
Were you
Pretty
climbing
cool.
a tree or something too?
I don't know.
Like putting cameras up and stick on
Oh
the
yeah, we were doing a camera run, but that's the two videos that are on YouTube is explaining that situation and those flies, and you can actually, I put my foot up there next to it, and my foot is tiny compared to that print. And I'm kicking myself that I didn't plaster cast that thing. It would have come out really cool.